What if Camila Cabello's elbow
was God's nostril?
How unbelievably mediocre can you get? This album, man, it is so unbelievably just middle ground. It's not like terrible. Nothing on this album really massively amazing. It's just so lukewarm. It's just lukewarm. It's just like lukewarm milk. It's just like, okay, like this album exists. It's just mostly just like radio pop fodder that just personally does nothing really for me like that. You know, it's got a few singles like That Never Be the Same and Havana Song, which are all, they're just fine. And then the rest of the tracks, the deep cuts are just fine too. Like, it's overall, it's just like, okay. Her vocals are cool. You know, I enjoyed her vocal performances, particularly on the songs All These Years and Consequences. Her voice on both of those tracks I thought was really enjoyable and nice. I thought the song Into It, the final track, had a decent sort of danceable groove to it that I could see that getting some radio appeal potentially. But that's essentially it really in regards to things that like I distinctly remember actively thinking to myself, yes, this part right here is in fact enjoyable to listen to. The rest was just like, okay, it's playing and that's it. Or alternatively, I don't enjoy this and I would not like to listen to this anymore. So yeah, Consequences, All These Years, and Into It were the only tracks I was like, yeah, this is like, you know, something that I can kind of enjoy to some degree. But yeah, the rest was just either bad or bland or forgettable. Like literally nothing else even remotely stuck with me. That's not even really like a bad thing. It's just, this is just not the kind of music that would stick. Like it's just like radio pop fodder type shit. It's just nothing massively unique or creative or boundary. It's just the most just lukewarm you can get when it comes to pop, I think. Like, I think Camila barely as a musician has much of a personality to me. And on top of that, I think her vocal presence is really lacking too. Like, she's not really like a strong vocalist like that, you know. In fact, her vocals are actually really inconsistent in my opinion throughout the album. Like on the song Real Friends, some of her vocal inflections on this track just kind of rub me the wrong way a little bit. But I did enjoy how this track is sort of a very like emotive ballad. Generally speaking, it was a very just kind of sensual performance, which I enjoyed. And yeah, overall, the instrumental is just nice piano-driven stuff. It's just a passable ballad. Nothing I would come back to, but nothing I can knock too much. I do kind of appreciate the very brief and concise nature of the album as well. Like, it's very trimmed down. Like, it's like 10 tracks, 33 minutes. It's very easily consumable, which I think just kind of makes sense for this type of music, so that's a positive, I guess. But yeah, generally speaking, this album just didn't really excite me like that. The most memorable and enjoyable part of the whole album was on the song All These Years. That part where her vocals are all like... Like that part right there. It's like near the very end of the track, just this weird little like melody thing. It's like, oh shit, that was kind of cool. But besides that, yeah, I just didn't really enjoy this. It was just like, alright, cool, it exists, and that's about it. Again, it was just like, yeah, 5. It's just gotta be a 5. Like, it's just a middle ground, lukewarm. Just, yeah, it's just kind of a generic pop album that I just personally have no real reason to return to. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Camila Cabello's debut album, Camila.